Welcome, y'all.
Granny in the house.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing good.
You checking on your grandchildren? Is that what you got your
I've
phone?
been checking on them.
How they doing?
They doing good.
Kirsten back with us.
So good.
And Bree.
So good with it.
Hannah also. Camera switching.
Woo.
I believe when this episode comes out, it will be your wedding day, Hannah.
Oh.
She said
Congratulations.
she'll be in a nervous panic.
Don't be in a nervous panic. Just chill.
Yeah. Take it all
when the
in.
day, when the day is here,
I will be heavily sedated.
just you are the bride, and you just chill.
Literally take it all in.
You have to look at it like this. If it was going to happen and it isn't happening that day, it ain't worth it. Don't stress about it. Just chill.
Amen, sister. What y'all drinking?
Wine.
Beer.
I'm drinking Gentleman Jack today.
Ooh.
The gentleman.
The gentleman of the Jack Daniels
Very
family.
nice.
All right, we're going to go to 1977.
Ooh, 7.
Y'all know what was going on? Nope.
Nope.
Nerp.
Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Staying alive. It went on to earn $235 million, which
Holy
I'm sure in
balls.
1977 was like
yeah.
$17 billion today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd played two wild and crazy guys. Y'all don't know.
No.
I know who they are, but
Yeah.
not that reference.
And the first Chia pet,
Oh, I remember that.
I have that typed out on
I just got it to you.
But you know what? The first Chia pet wasn't actually a Chia pet. It was a Chia man. He grew hair.
Yeah, like a little afro.
On his little terracotta
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
Like those, you could take the pen and draw hair on them.
Oh,
What?
you're talking about the magnet guys.
Yeah. That's what I envision with like pre-Chia Pet.
So the Chia man was just a
Tell you
Chia
about it
man
later.
who, yeah, we'll explain it. to you.
Pre-chia man.
Okay, we're going to Memphis, Tennessee, y'all.
Cool.
Love it.
June 29th, 1977. 10 a.m. Police get a call about a missing person. Bill Groseclose called the police to report his wife, Deborah Groseclose, missing.
Do you ever wonder where people come up with these last names?
No, I don't.
Gross close.
Yeah, it's something ancient, I'm sure.
Their hashtag for their wedding was getting gross close.
They didn't
That's
have hashtags
terrible.
in 1977.
No.
It was called the pound sign back then.
Right. True.
Okay. Deborah was 24 years old. She was Bill's wife, loving mom of two. She was a nurse. She hadn't shown up for her shift that morning at the hospital. So,
They knew something was up because
Well,
she'd always show up.
but not just that. The police were kind of like, dude, it's only been like an hour. Like,
Well,
what the
She's
what?
an hour
And he
late.
goes, yeah, but I need to tell you what happened yesterday.
oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, he said she had a strange encounter yesterday afternoon when she got off work. She was going into her car in the parking lot at the hospital, and a biker type guy approached her.
Biker type.
Yeah, her name's Deborah, but I'm going to call her Debbie too. So,
Deborah.
Debbie.
yes. Biker type guy approached her and said, I need to talk to you. And she said, about what? And the man replied, about your life.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This terrified her.
Well, yeah.
And she made it to her car. The guy followed her. And I don't know if he was on a motorcycle since he was a biker type guy. But the whole way home, like if she would stop at a red light, he would pull up next to her and go, pull over, I need to talk to you. Pull over, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Did he do the cough?
No, that was me. Too many cigarettes. So
Stalker vibes.
she's getting
for sure.
near her
Tell
house.
me you would never just pull over. Like, you got me fucked up thinking I'm just going to pull over.
No.
Fuck you.
Not only that, but when she gets to her house, like she's about to pull in the driveway and she's just laying on the horn for her husband to come outside.
Like, yeah.
Dude followed her all the way home.
And
Wow.
parked.
He didn't park.
Just, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
But now he
psycho.
knows where she lives.
So this was the day before, right? Then her husband's calling the police saying now she's missing.
That's a high key psycho.
What? High key psycho? What?
Is that new?
Well,
New
it's
slang.
either high key or low key.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll find out what kind of psycho he is in a little bit. But Deborah did call the police after this happened.
Okay.
She's like, it's white male, about 6 feet tall, shoulder length hair.
What?
He had a beard.
Biker
I'm
type.
envisioning a bald guy, not shoulder length hair.
Biker, like
Unkept.
what's that biker show?
Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, that.
Oh.
He looked unkept, and
Girl.
he was wearing a motorcycle jacket.
Okay.
So we think he was just a biker.
Well, I mean, he was giving all appearances as of being a biker dude. So less than 24 hours after she made this report, she's missing.
Right.
So the police are like, okay, let's talk about
Chill.
when did you see her last? Bill said, I saw her asleep at 6 o'clock this morning. I left the house to go run errands. I took I think he was 1-year-old son. I took our son with us. And he said, I came back home around 9 a.m. Debbie wasn't home. I figured she went to work. Around 9:30, the hospital called to check to see if she was coming to work. And that's when I realized something's wrong. Okay. So news spreads quickly through friends and family of Debbie's. Nobody knew where she was.
Did they give him the you have to have 24 hours to report type thing?
No. they
Not
did-
back then.
Not because of this biker
Yeah.
situation. Biker guy situation. One of her family members knew about the biker guy situation because she had called that night before and told her about it.
Yeah.
But nobody knew who this biker guy was. Like they
It was
couldn't-
just a weird thing.
Yes, it was a weird thing. So Deborah's sister, Rebecca, she was stunned when she found out Debbie was missing. And she described her sister as a great mom, devoted to her family, very sweet. Her kids meant the world to her. She couldn't think of anybody that would want to hurt her. All the things you hear.
Right. Like
Right.
you would never picture her just ditching life and
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, knowing about this biker guy, everybody's worried
Well,
that
yeah.
he's got something to do with it. So police want to find her before it's too late.
But he never actually talked to her
No, he
about
did.
whatever he was trying
No,
to talk to.
He did not.
Yeah.
No, she hauled ass.
Yeah.
So they didn't waste any time. They started investigating right away. They wanted to find her. The first person they talked to is Bill, like I said. They go to the house. We want a picture of her. We want to make flyers. You know, go through everything you did that morning. He's like, okay, I told y'all I left with my son. He was a Navy recruiter, so he had gone to the Navy recruiting office to pick up his paycheck. That alibi checked out. He said, when I got back home, her car wasn't here. She wasn't here. I assumed she went to work.
Right.
And you know the rest.
Yeah.
So the police said that he did seem concerned. He did seem worried and upset. And Bill did admit to police that they were having some problems in their marriage recently.
Which I hate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hate that he was being honest, but like
I
it
think
sucks that that's what it was at that time where she went
I know.
missing, you know.
But he did say, we are working on it. We're in counseling. You know,
Right.
there's problems, but
Right.
we're handling it.
Right. We're good, but we're just
And police called Debbie's mom, and she confirmed that
Yeah.
yes, they were in counseling. They had problems, but they
Right.
were working on it.
right.
Okay, hours turned into days.
Jeez.
Police were desperate to find her. 6 days after Deborah went missing, this is July 4th. Police received a tip. A woman called in to report an abandoned car at the local library. The car was a convertible, which Debbie had a convertible. The top was down on the car. It had been sitting there. The library where the car was found was only a mile away from the hospital where she worked.
Right.
So the caller also tells them that there's an odor coming from the car.
Oh God.
And that flies are swarming.
Dude, what the
Car.
fuck?
I had a
She's very
convertible back in the
observant.
day.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
What'd you say?
I had a convertible back in the day. Remember?
Don't start. That was the best time of our lives.
Oh, to be like left in there after.
But
I know.
wait. Remember, it's July.
hot.
Even in Memphis, it's really hot. Police rushed to the car to investigate, and it's definitely Deborah's car. And when they arrived, they immediately knew the smell of death.
Ugh.
The keys were on the car floorboard. they used the keys to open the trunk.
Ugh.
They found a body. It's so hot that the heat had the body unrecognizable. It was decomposed to the point of being unrecognizable.
Melted.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The nurse's uniform on the body and the wedding ring.
Ugh. Confirmed.
They're like, yep, it's Deborah.
Debbie.
And dental records also used later further confirmed it was Debbie. Yeah. So now we've gone from she's missing to she's murdered.
Right.
An autopsy showed Deborah suffered a terrible death.
Yeah.
She was alive when she was put in the trunk of the car.
Oh, man.
Before being put in the car, she had been raped, stabbed several times, and strangled.
God damn it.
Yeah. And they suspect that the trunk actually got up to about 140.
Oh, yeah.
140
So
degrees.
She basically broiled.
baked.
She baked. Yep.
Ugh.
Definitely. So police are canvassing the people that live around the library, and they get a lead on how the car ended up there. They said, several witnesses said they had seen a bearded male park Deborah's car at the library. And the description matched the description that Deborah
That
gave
she had,
of the
yeah.
biker guy she encountered.
Ah.
Yeah. So the witnesses all kind of like chipped in on trying to develop the sketch of the guy, and it was released to the public. And a man called in and he says, I know who that is in that sketch, but I only know his nickname.
His biker name.
Outlaw.
Ah.
Outlaw.
Fitting.
Well, police run Outlaw through the system and they got a hit.
Did they?
Real name, Charles Thorpe.
Ugh.
Thorpe.
Yes. Tharp.
Thorpe.
The old fun.
Tharp, I think. Anyway,
He's a sharp.
his mugshot from the computer when they ran it looked like the sketch, the witness's sketch.
Did he look like what did he look? Because I'm sure you saw it.
White guy, scraggly hair, just like
Just
her.
like frazzled.
He looked
like
like a biker
psychotic.
dude. Just like a biker dude.
Like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. So,
Biker
you know,
dude.
kind of like dirty, maybe. I don't know how to describe it. But police tracked down where Outlaw was when Deborah went missing, and he was in jail.
What?
So he was not
What
the guy
the
that
hell?
did all this shit.
That's a pretty strong alibi.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was locked up.
Yeah.
So, back to square one,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah. Okay. So Deborah had 2 kids. She had one from a previous marriage, and I think her daughter was like 6 years old when this happened. And then she had the one child that she had with Bill, the little boy who was 1. Now, this death was covered on the news and in the media so much. This little girl was about to start 1st grade.
No.
So the family actually had to sit down and tell her
I hate that.
about what happened to her mom so that she wouldn't hear
baby.
it from kids at
Yeah.
school.
And kids are
Oh.
assholes about that type of shit too.
Yeah.
They're assholes.
yeah. Yeah.
I hate that for her.
So like you said, they're back to square one. They start over. They go to the life insurance company where Deborah had a policy. And they find out that Bill tried to increase the dollar amounts on Deborah,
Uh-oh.
but not himself.
That's weird.
They're like, this is sus.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
sus.
So Deborah's family at this point is starting to openly question if the marriage was really on the mend.
Right.
And some of the family members even said, yeah, they were in counseling, but they were headed for divorce.
Uh-oh.
But were they headed for murder?
I don't know.
Damn.
That's what I always say. Divorce is so easy. Why are you murdering your
Right.
spouse?
Right.
Because they didn't rinse the tub out after they took a bath. That's why.
They didn't clean naked.
They didn't clean naked. See the previous episode for details on that.
Right.
So police take a closer look at husband Bill. They go to the neighborhood where he and Deborah live, and they ask the neighbors, "Did y'all see anything in the
Are
morning?"
they hooting and hollering, screaming at the top of their lungs at them?
Our poor neighbors.
Dude, I guarantee you my neighbors have been tempted to call the cops me screaming at my kids.
Well, this was the cops going to visit the neighbors, seeing if they saw anything.
Yeah.
Oh, not heard.
No. So, did you see anything the morning Deborah went missing?
Yeah.
Like, did you see her leave for work? Did you see, they're just beating the door down.
Trying to make sure that she never left, basically, that she actually left for
Well,
work.
one neighbor said they saw a station wagon at the house that morning. Bill and Deborah don't have a station wagon.
Uh-oh.
That's sketch.
Police asked Bill about the station wagon. He's like, oh, it's a friend of mine who stopped by to borrow a wrench.
Okay.
That friend you have. It's a female friend.
Well, who's the friend? His name is Philip Britt. He stopped by that morning to borrow a wrench.
Oh.
And when they started pushing him a little bit more to tell us about this guy.
That's my boo.
Bill got nervous.
Uh-oh.
So police decided to set up a little stakeout to watch Bill Glenclose's house. And that paid off because the station wagon rolled up in the driveway. Police ran the car's license plate that found out it did not belong to a guy named Philip Britt. Philip Britt. It did belong to a man named Donnie Tatum. Who's Donnie?
Donnie boy.
Donnie Tatum is a former biker gang
Bet he
member
is.
with a record.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
He's bald, though, huh?
No, he's not.
Damn.
I don't think.
So they had the wrong biker dude.
Well, police visit Donnie Tatum, ask him what the what.
What the what?
He answered the door, wasn't very cooperative.
Of course.
Police are like, well, we know your car's been over to
Being weird.
Bill's house, and there's a lot of sus shit going on.
Right.
So Donnie's face went pale, and he told police, y'all come on in. I have a heck of a story to tell.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sure he
Here
does.
we go.
About to go off.
So here's what Donnie tells police.
Donnie's a little snitch.
Donnie said he knew who killed Debbie.
Uh-oh.
He confessed that he loaned his car to Philip Britt and Ronald Rickman. So Philip and Ronald.
Old Ronald.
These two men borrowed the car and committed the murder.
The station wagon.
Yes. Donnie Tatum said that Philip Britt and Ronald Rickman had been hired by Bill to kill his wife.
Bastard.
Huh? There it is.
Originally, Bill had asked Donnie to commit the murder, but he was like, nope,
Fuck
not
you.
doing it. You can use my car if you want. but-
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
That way, if y'all get caught,
They got to come back to me for my car. Stupid.
Donnie told police that Ronald was on his way to Oklahoma, but Philip was still in Memphis.
So they were all friends, or they knew each other because they were hired?
We will get there,
Okay.
I think.
biker gang.
Well, because he said that was my friend came to borrow a wrench. Well, come to find out it's the murderer.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know that I have this in my research.
Like
how
if
knew
they
each
were,
other. I
or
don't
if he
know.
just was like, hey, you want to kill my wife?
But Philip Britt was 19 years old.
Oh.
Okay, so if he's a Navy recruiter, he might have come across
Yes.
him in that capacity.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
But
Very possible.
So they tracked down Philip Britt,
19?
19.
Damn.
No.
And he confirmed what Donnie said the story was. He said that he and Ronald had been paid to kill Deborah, or were going to be paid to kill Deborah.
Kill her first, then I pay you after?
Well, the first attempt was when the whole parking lot after work biker guy thing that was supposed to be when she was killed.
So we were right to think, don't you ever fucking pull over for that shit.
No.
Because that's what it was.
But initially she was just walking to her car.
I wonder how scared Bill got when she came home and was like, oh my God, this and this and this. He was probably like, shit.
He was, and he made sure that the plan went through the next
Right.
morning. He made sure.
So that sus
What a
Yeah.
dick.
would, yeah.
So as Bill was leaving through the front door that morning with their son to go get his paycheck, Philip and Ronald were coming in the back door.
God damn.
Philip Britt said that Deborah screamed for Bill when she saw the two men, and she was calling out for help. And at that point, Ronald Rickman told her, "We're hired hitmen."
God.
They raped and strangled her.
That's terrible.
They thought she was dead
I bet she felt like it was on the men's.
with the
She
husband.
probably did.
I don't know.
Bastard.
Yeah.
When they realized she wasn't dead,
That's
they
sad.
stabbed her several times.
God.
The men put Deborah in the trunk of her own car and started driving away.
It's terrible.
They realized Deborah wasn't dead because she was crying for help and screaming in the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor
So they thought
Debbie.
somebody might hear her. That's why they picked this like quiet area of the library parking lot.
Library's quiet.
Cause ain't nobody going to the fucking library.
Yeah. The men leave her car, but they realize they made a mistake because they were supposed to take her purse when they left the house to make it look like she left for work. So they had to go.
Shit.
So they had to go back to the house to get the purse.
Which is when they were seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when the witness
fucked
saw.
Fuck.
Yes.
I bet Bill didn't pay them motherfuckers a dime.
We will find out. The last nail in the coffin was when Philip Britt led the police to a nearby gas station where the guys got rid of the gloves they were wearing during the murder.
Jeez.
What the fuck? Why are you stashing your gloves at a gas station?
Okay, but why are
Not
you?
very
Why are
good.
you? Why are you fucking telling on yourself? Because you think because you were hired, you ain't gonna fucking get in trouble for it? Oh yeah, he hired us, so you can't charge us.
Here's what was going to happen money-wise. Bill was he was going to pay each of them $150 just to get the
No,
ball.
you're fucking lying.
No, just to get the
What?
job. Yeah, no, listen. Listen, Linda.
Honey.
I'm going to give you $150 each just to get this job going. And then once the insurance money comes in, I'm going to give you another $700.
Oh, no.
That's it?
Yes. Neither man got any money.
well,
ever.
yeah.
Not even the $150. Yeah.
First of all, y'all are dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Second of all, now you're telling on yourself and y'all are going to, it doesn't matter if he fucking hired you or not.
Well, you know whose ass got arrested? Bill.
Bill's bitch ass.
Fucker.
I mean, the other two dudes, they've already caught him and they've talked to him and they've admitted everything.
So did they let them go?
No, they didn't let them go.
Because they'd committed
So why the
murder.
fuck would you tell on yourself?
So they get, I don't know.
That's dumb.
They're
This is
really
very
retarded.
low IQ, I guess.
Yeah, terrible criminals.
So they go pick Bill up,
Bill's bitch ass.
put him in the car. On the way to the police station, Bill says, "Are they talking yet?" And the cop in the car goes, "They're singing like canaries." When he was brought to his cell, Bill said, "I'll never serve a day."
What a piece
What
of
an
shit.
asshole.
Okay, so all I told you so far was that Philip had been caught and arrested. But
Right.
they did track down Ronald Rickman, who was on his way to, what did I say, Oklahoma. He told the same story that Philip
Yeah.
told.
Yeah.
Who was the original biker?
Ronald Rickman.
Okay.
That was my next sentence.
Sorry.
He admitted he was the guy who approached Deborah the day before she went
Originally.
missing. Yeah, he was the biker man in the parking lot. Now, strangely enough, once the sketch got out, Ronald Rickman did change his appearance. He did shave his head,
That's the telltale sign. You fucked up.
and then he like trimmed his facial hair all nice and neat. So if you were to see him and compare him to that sketch, there you would never connect.
he just
the
trimmed
dots.
it because he wanted to have that beard.
That's right.
Regardless.
Wanted to lick that mustache. So they put all three men on trial together, which I thought was strange.
That's very
That
weird.
is
Yeah.
strange.
And all the details came out, and all three of them can eat a bag of dicks.
Oh, yeah.
Big old fat juicy bag of dicks.
Infected bag of dicks.
With all that riz all over that.
That's right.
Fucking dick.
All that charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. That's from RuPaul. You get it?
Oh, love him.
See you. Okay. All right. So the jury found them all guilty.
Well, good.
Here's what they were sentenced.
And we're 77 right now. Still in
Yes.
77?
Yeah. I mean, by the time they got sentenced, it might have been
Yeah,
78, 79. Shit did move a little faster
Yeah.
back then. Philip Britt got life in prison.
Good.
He was the first one to start singing. Okay. Ronald Rickman got the death sentence.
What?
Good.
Bill Groseclose was also given the death sentence. Bill always denied everything and maintained his innocence.
What a douchebag.
What a dick.
So let me burst your bubble a little bit here.
Burst it.
More than 20 years after being on death row, Ronald and Bill's convictions were overturned
You're fucking lying.
Oh, my God.
You are fucking lying.
based on ineffectual counsel. My attorneys were incompetent. They went back to trial, though, because, you know, after that
You got
much...
me fucked ass up.
Well, after that much time, the district attorney may not want to re-prosecute. It might even not even be the same district
Just let
attorney.
the motherfuckers
Right.
out. Who
You know what I'm
cares?
saying? But they didn't. They took them back to trial, and
Good.
bam, they were guilty again.
Good.
They didn't get the death penalty, but they did get life in prison.
See me? If I did some fucked up shit, kill me. I don't want to be sitting and rotting in fucking prison. Just
Yeah, but
off
still,
me.
that's death
don't give a
row
shit how
is
you off
sitting
me.
on there forever anyway. So.
Well,
Don't wanna
here's
do
the
it.
thing: when they got resentenced to life, they were going to be eligible for parole.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, but all three of them, from what I could tell in my research, have been denied parole thus far.
Good.
And I doubt. I mean, what? Who wouldn't go to the parole hearing and talk about this case and say why these guys shouldn't stay in? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They've got to stay in jail.
I hate the way that the system works, though, because these people have to continuously relive this shit.
I agree. The victims.
Yeah. Like, I hate that. I mean, I get why it's that way. I just hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really, really stupid ass.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I watched. Do y'all know Paula Zahn that does this show called On the Case with Paula Zahn? I watched it on Discovery Plus, season 11, episode 3. The episode was called A Nightmare in Memphis.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
so sad.
So the 19-year-old
Debbie.
is still in.
Yeah, well, he's not 19 anymore, but
Wow.
all three of them are still in there.
Are they in the same prison, I wonder?
That I do not know. But if they are, they're not together because usually on death row, well, they are now.
They're
Yeah.
all segregated
They
to their
each
own
have their
cell.
own cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now that they've had their convictions overturned and they
They're
have
probably all
life,
dicking around together.
be.
Ruined their life, ruined her life, ruined everybody's fucking life. For what?
left two babies basically.
what?
Well, without a mom
Parentless.
for sure, and a parent. They're
Yeah.
orphaned basically.
Yeah.
Sad.
Okay, crazy laws.
Yeah.
Remember on the last episode, I started y'all off with Illinois,
Yep.
and I'm going to keep going.
Yep,
'cause
we get the
Illinois
other half.
Had so many. You said you lived in Illinois. What part?
Glen Carbon or Troy, like right outside of St. Louis.
Okay, well, in Chicago, it's illegal to take a French poodle to the opera, just in case you were trying to do that.
The fact that they're going to the opera at all.
Yeah. Okay,
odd.
in Kirkland, Illinois, bees are not allowed to fly over the village
How
or through any of Kirkland's streets.
how the fuck do you,
You gotta-
determine, oh, come here, little buzzy boy. Come on, let me point you in the right direction.
How do you keep the bees
That's what I'm
from
like,
doing
what the
that?
fuck?
Natural
Like,
will.
They're not allowed. Bees
They-
are not allowed.
They have their own little handcuffs, I guess.
I don't
like,
know.
Bee cuffs.
Bee cup. Bee cups?
That bee cuffs.
Okay, law forbids eating in a place that is on fire.
What?
Hold up, let me have a snack real quick.
What?
Wait, is that chicken back there y'all frying? Because I'd be hard pressed to leave a place where they were
Like-
cooking chicken.
Dude, Bryce had
fried
to do
okra.
Bryce had to do the Tortilla Factory.
What you talking about?
The chip factory. Yeah.
That caught on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Did anybody die?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
But they were frying, like
Oh.
frying shit.
Yes. Okay.
Like literally their boots were frying because it was so much.
Heat.
Well, because it was all the oil.
Oh, everything caught on
Oh.
fire.
Yeah. So like yeah, basically
Hannah
just
said
boiling.
it's like
can't-
working in a fireworks stand. When-
catching that son of a
Fucking
bitch on
shit.
fire.
In Kenilworth, Illinois. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't, again, know how they're going to enforce this. A rooster must step back 300 feet from any residence if he wishes to crow.
What?
Okay, back up.
Hens
Back up.
that wish to cackle must step 200 feet back.
What the
Well, who
hell?
has the more restriction, the rooster or the,
rooster
hens?
has to go
That's
farther.
good for his fucking ass. Loud ass motherfucker. How? What? Do you,
What?
Hold on, guys. Back it on up. Leashing your
crazy
fucking
shit.
Got to see
rooster.
Barney Fife out there arresting all the fucking roosters. He's got a tape measure out. All right. In a place called Normal, Illinois,
Oh.
it
We
is
never lived there.
it is against the law to make faces at dogs.
What?
Josh would be out.
Josh makes faces at everything. Anything that is
That's
living
true.
and breathing.
That's true. But dogs for sure. Oh, come here, doggy woggy.
It's like the only thing that he's nice to.
It's true.
Okay,
true.
this is going to be the last one.
Is that the last for Illinois?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
And it's kind of long, so
Be quiet.
let me get it all out.
Okay.
You may be convicted of a class 4 felony offense punishable by up to 3 years in state prison for the crime of eavesdropping on your own conversation.
What the fuck?
Say what?
What in the fucking fuck?
What?
How do you?
You can't not hear yourself.
Now tell me a Karen didn't press that to get to be a fucking law.
Oh.
We can't eavesdrop on ourselves.
She was eavesdropping. We were having a
Even
conversation.
fucking
What?
eavesdrop
She
on
was
yourself.
eavesdropping on herself. So
I'm
she
such
was
a
mad with
Karen.
herself.
I was listening to myself.
God damn it, Karen.
Karen, I told you.
That is insane.
For real, for real?
It's fucking in black and white right here.
Bro.
Just read that shit.
That
to
is wild.
you. Okay.
But it's one of those laws.
So that's Illinois. Next time we'll sit. I know y'all want Louisiana, but that just means you'll have to be back. When
Yeah,
we
no
get to
shit. We're not going to
Louisiana.
get fucking Louisiana.
Never know.
No, we not. I'm telling you, we not.
Thank y'all for doing this with me.
Well, thank you.
Well, yeah.
Are y'all ready to watch football?
Yes.
Ready to eat spaghetti?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Hannah, thank you so much for camera switching.
Thank
Are you
you.
okay? She's like, I'm so over
She's
this.
like, I'm tired of these bitches.
She's good. She says. She said it's hard for her to be quiet.
You want to jump right in. So we
Okay.
need to get Dalton to be the switcher, and we can have
Yeah.
All three of y'all.
Yeah.
Let's have a
That'd be
mic
great.
over there anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what.
You
that's
click
the next
your
one.
own button.
Say, Dalton, you're come and do this shit so I can podcast.
That's it. We need more Patreon members to support the show. Thank you for reminding me, Hannah. That's patreon.com/grits so that we can get
more hammered.
Hannah in front of the camera is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
We can
Sounds like a great
hammered. God damn. All right. I have had more than one drink. So that's it.
And we
Okay.
can get a hammerer.
Anything else, y'all?
That's it.
All right.
it.
We love y'all. Tell your mom and them to listen. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.
Bye.